What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king. Welcome you back to more Let's Play Destiny. In the last episode, we got our first taste of the, expedition playlist here in Season of Plunder. We also took down our very first pirate hideout, which happened to be a Cabal pirate, not a fallen pirate, as a matter of fact. This episode, we're going to take a look at the holoprojector because we need to grab and show whatever the thing was that we got in that pirate hideout mission and show it to Ido and Mithrax and see what they have to say about it.
Hello, Guardian. My father and I are already studying the relic you reclaimed from the pirates. I am eager to learn the nature of the strange energies that seep from within. I was thrilled to aid in your engagement with Aramis's fleet. I hope my support was beneficial, although I admit I am unused to the rigors of combat. While I did study with the Awoken Techians, gunplay was never a part of the syllabus. I am proud of the progress we made together. Thank you for including me as part of your crew. I must continue my studies. May the light provide.
Ido is so cute. I love her. Absolutely love her. All right. So, there we go. Now, with that done, I do believe we need to go then talk to the spider and see what he has to say on the situation. Oh, I'm pretty sure he just rewards us for our hard work.
Shall we make a deal?
Indeed. As you enter, Spider gestures grandly to a set of engrams he has laid out before him. Just the Guardian I wanted to see, he says with a grin. I told the Vanguard I had a plan to help arm the Guardians against Aramis's forces. They funded me with some glimmer, and I traded it in for some incredible gear. But just handing out weapons. He trails off, shaking his head. Where's the fun in that? I thought I'd make it a little more interesting. He purrs, rubbing his hands together excitedly. So pick an engram, any engram, and reveal your prize. This one. Hey, the machine gun. Cool. There we go. Spider looks at your reward, clearly impressed. Jackpot, you're one savvy customer, Guardian. He shakes his head and chuckles. Take it easy on me, please, he laughs. I'll let you know when I have more engrams for you, but if you're that lucky every time, I'll lose money on this little act of benevolence. Ido's voice crackles over your radio. I noticed that you were taking in the sights of the Elixni Quarter, she says brightly. That might explain the strange energy readings I just picked up from the ether tank. Please carry on, Ido says. Don't let me interrupt your recreation. And there it is. All right. Legacy Sales of the Ship Stealer is done. We need to visit the star chart in the helm to continue further with the next step. But first things first, just like with every other season, we have radio transmissions to listen to. I am going to quickly check that roll on that machine gun to see if it's any good. Let's see what we got here. Compulsive reloader and one for all. By definition, it's better than this one just because it has one for all. It's also 1578, so I think I'll switch to that for the time being. And then I'll stay on Sweet Sorrow for now. And then we got this Ragnhild D in the last episode with Subsistence Frenzy, which is just, by definition, a very good roll. All right, let's play this radio transmission.
Mithrax Kell of House Light. This is Aramis Kell of House Salvation. We need not be enemies, but you intend to make one of me. Very well. I have been restored by a power too great to oppose. More powerful than the traitor machine that abandoned us, and the machine spawn who did not hesitate to kill me. But we both know humiliation, don't we? You live in the shadow of those who have destroyed the dream of a unified Elixni. They have our people's blood on their hands, and you scrape at their feet. It is shameful. You are shameful. Where is the Mithrax of legend, feared by so many? Is he trying to outrun his past? We know this is impossible. I am told you have a daughter. Does she know who you are? What are you teaching her? And what lies will she repeat? What won't you tell her when you look into her eyes? You think I am without remorse, but I do not wish to harm my fellow Elixni. But if you want a fight, then I will give you one. Rally your crew. Take what you believe is yours by right of plunder. I don't expect any better from you.
Interesting. That sounds like quite the threat from Aramis, and I'm sure there is at least a kernel of truth in the things she is saying. But let's head on over to the helm, go visit the star chart once again, and get the next step of this quest going. Okay, so I'm going to have to be doing a little bit of off-screen work to make sure that I have the proper amount of map fragments and treasure coordinates for this, but...
Guardian, I greet you in the light, and yet I feel adrift in shadow. I know, and I studied the artifact you claimed from the pirates, and it emanates pure darkness. It is an object pulled from Elixir legend, and I fear it is not the only one of its kind. The old crews fought and died for these relics, believing they could bestow power. The very power the great machine withheld. That is why Aramis enlisted their help. She seeks the relics, and pirate legends hint at where they may be hidden. And if her task is at the command of the Witness... Aramis cannot be allowed to claim the powers within. If she does, all will fall to corruption. You must find them. You must.
I will do my best, Mithrax. All right, let's see what we got here. So I got myself a couple things. So I got a Glimmer Treasure map, which is a new map type that we could actually use. Got some spoils of plunder here. Got a few more to grab as well. Got mostly just power weapons. And then under here, Pirate Crew. Let's see. Earn bonus Glimmer at the end of an expedition. We should probably go through these a little bit. So I can summon the 2 more crewmates. Unlocks the rotating expedition armor map in the Captain's Atlas. Increases the chance to earn seasonal plunder gear by completing Catch Crash. Let's see. I'm going to go through all these. So let's start with the top one here. So bonus Glimmer. Ability to decrypt underground engrams into seasonal plunder weapons, which is good. Promote Scurvy Servitor to first mate, which means while Scurvy is on the field, we get increased reload speed and faster class ability recharge. First time you focus season plunder, it will be Deep Sight. Unlocks double plundered Umbral Energy treasure map. And first time you decrypt an Umbral engram into seasonal plunder armor each week, it does not consume plundered Umbral Energy. Under Navigator, we have the Sniper, we have a Rotating Expedition Armor map, we have a Rotating Expedition Weapon map, we have Halsix as first mate, which is increased precision damage and faster grenade recharge, earn bonus treasure coordinates by completing ritual activities with other Guardians, increase Savvy from completing Season of Plunder activities, and occasionally earn plundered Umbral Energy by completing Strikes, Crucible Gambit, and other activities. This one, Skiff Blades, which, you know, like I said, they're the melee guys. Season of Plunder gear from Catch Crash missions, Season of Plunder gear from End of Expedition missions. First mate buff is increased melee damage and faster melee ability recharge. First Catch Crash mission completed with each week rewards a weapon with Deep Sight Resonance. Plundered Umbral Energy found using treasure maps, and once a week you can use a treasure map your crewmates heard rumors about. This is a special type of treasure map that is only can be spotted in once a week. That is completely free. I am going to go. I want to get to the focusing weapons here, so we're going to make our way up to that. Let's put that in, and I think that's going to be it for that. All right, so I need to get to the next expedition one, which means, and this one's in the Cosmodrome, which means that I need to go get myself map fragments and treasure coordinates. So I'm going to go and run a couple of strikes as well as a few Catch Crash missions. So bear with me. I will be back in it's probably going to take me about an hour to do everything that I want to do, but then I should have more than enough map fragments and treasure coordinates to carry us through the next few missions. So I will see you all in just a bit.
We have an opportunity to reclaim treasure buried somewhere in this desolate wasteland.
Hey, watch it, Captain Kell. This is prime New Light territory.
I meant no offense. I'm sure this place is most pleasing under different circumstances.
You got a big ball of ether coming to back you up, hero.
Okay, so I got Risk Runner out for this particular go around. It just works really well with the whole art build that I'm trying to run with. So we'll see how this obviously goes, but I'm going to do the absolute best that I can. I'm supposed to get 50 kills within the Cosmodrome anyway, so hopefully this all works out according to plan. I was too close for that. Gosh, dang it. That was dumb. Okay, we're fine. Let's start throwing treasures now. Fast as I can. And then we're going to do the pirate hideout. I missed that. Okay, that is the one problem with those treasures, is that if you curve it just wrong off to the side, yeah, you can absolutely break it. Okay. Man, I am playing like freaking garbage right now. Like complete garbage. I'm not paying attention to these exploders that are absolutely everywhere. Jeez. Okay, 2 immediate deaths is not a very good start. That's okay, though. I'll make up for it, I swear. And then I'm actually, like, be aware of where they're at. Hi there. You want to hit me, wizard? Come on, shoot me. Or, no, you're probably just going to get chain killed. All right, screw it. Working on it. Okay, let's go. I'm going to go actually stand on it this time. And we should be good. Oh, there's an unstoppable. Oh, there's a ruffian. Oh, well, that's fine. Missed my opportunity with that one. Let me see. Where are all you going? Why are you leaving? You're not supposed to be running that way. Anyway, I'll just use my flank stride then. Fine. I did get another one with One for All and Killing Wind, which should be more than enough. Hello? There you are. Did that not kill you? Okay, now it did. That should be more than enough. Anyway, let me actually check my kill count here. Oh, I already got my 50, so we're more than good. Saboteurs? We'll have this. I'm sure that's more than enough there. There we go. Kill him. Thank you. Now for the rest of you. And we should be good to go. Now this one's kind of funny because it doesn't really go in a straight line. It kind of goes in like a little bit of a circle, honestly. It kind of takes you back to where we started this entire thing. But it stops us off right over here. And I find it funny because was this the second expedition or was this the last one? I think actually Nessus was the last one. But it's still just kind of funny that this was like the second one. It's like I was going to say by far the easiest. I shouldn't say that as somebody who keeps dying, but it is supposed to be the easiest, at least in terms of the lore, because we're literally in Cosmodrome territory, you know, where all the babies are at. The baby guardians. Now, if I could just get a little bit of Arc Conductor going, that would be great. I'm really close to finishing the catalyst on this thing, actually. So I would like to get some kills if possible. Go away. There we go. All right, let's start throwing these at the treasure haul. There we go. Now, I'm just going to keep using this thing, because this thing is actually... I don't like how unstable this thing is, though. It's probably the one thing I hate about it, actually. It's a little unwieldy, if I can be realistic here. Okay, I probably should not be standing right there, because that is right where those drop pods come in. Good. Oh, hello there, big guy. There, have that. That should be more than enough. Get out of here, War Beast. I will happily take that, though. So I can get our conductor. There's the masterwork complete. Now I can actually turn that in. Once we get enough here. And I believe all it comes with is a little bit of a range increase, but hey, and a finished catalyst is a finished catalyst. And I must have... Okay, I definitely fell off the treasure hoard in the middle of that jump. It's kind of hard to stay on top of the thing. It's got a really strange hitbox. So you have to be like directly on the center of it for it to actually let you stay on. Otherwise, you'll just slide right off. Like so. But we're doing good. We only got one more of these to go through, and then from here on out, it's really just going to be focusing on the hideouts and the story cutscenes, because there's not really a whole lot of other content I have to go over. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. I'm going to chuck a grenade down there. It should... There's a little bit. There's so many freaking captains. My goodness. All right, and this is it. This is where we fight the boss. Very, very simple. I have our conductor. I would like to get those chains together. Thank you very much. Now, if we just wait, as soon as he spawns in, I'm just going to, there it is, hit him with that. And why not also add that to the mix? And I guess also a Thunder Crash. That's going to be more than enough. Thank you. And I'll just use my machine gun to clear out basically everything else. Oh, we got big dogs. Almost. Reload quick. Oh, it's really hard hitting these guys from a distance. There we go. Perfect. Man, these machine guns. I have never been a fan. But that'll do it. That is the Cosmodrome Expedition. More than enough. I am just going to be doing basic treasure maps pretty much for the entirety of this season so that we can get through these as efficiently as possible. But there are much better treasure map options. I don't know what the heck that was. That was weird. It just got launched.
It's more dazzling than you can imagine, Big Boss. But good luck picking that lock.
There's more than one way to dock a track.
All right. Now, is no one going to open? No? Okay, well, let's get out of here. We're going to go hit up that pirate hideout, and then we're going to basically call this an episode, I think. So off to the Sharpshooter, which I believe this one is actually a Fallen. So let's see. Ooh, and also that no reprieve I got is trash. So there we go. Just going to go through my stuff here really quickly. And actually, I think I'm going to... I kind of want to use Brigand's Law here and then switch on over to Queenbreaker. I think I'll just leave what I have, though, for the time being. I think we'll be more than fine.
Hey, hero. Looking to grab another relic?
May I interject?
Be my guest.
The commander of this band of pirates is named Irix, and he's widely known as an expert marksman. I would not stand still long enough to test this reputation.
Well, if he's the marksman, then I have to assume that we're going to be mostly fighting him from a pretty crazy distance. So let's try to be careful about how we approach the guy. Hello there, Vandal. All right, got that. Let's get this door open. And where are we going to be fighting him at exactly? Hey, wait a minute. I recognize this room. This is almost a perfect recreation of one of the Mars Lost sectors, if I remember correctly. But different color, obviously. That's one of the main differences here. But yeah, I am like almost positive it is one of those old Mars Lost sectors. So that's interesting. There was only 2 on Mars, wasn't there? If I'm remembering correctly, I believe so. Here, have that. And we should be able to get through here, or do I have to kill everything in here first? I might just have to kill everything in here. Hold on. Oh, get out of here. And then you as well. I was going to break that thing, but that apparently was not going to work. All right, can we go through now? Thank you. Hello. All right, I want one of you to hit me. Thank you. The only thing I hate about Risk Runner is it kind of relies on taking damage for it to activate. Having to throw your own grenade and whatnot, or getting hit by another enemy. It can be a little frustrating. Granted, it makes you resist the arc, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but... Here we go. All right. So first things first, let's take that down. Now we can start dealing damage. I'm going to try to get one for all going here before I start doing as much as possible. There we go. As long as one for all is active. There it is. Okay, now I'm willing to switch back to Arc Conductor. Let's get that chaining. Perfect. Who's left? You guys are left. Almost got him. I think, is that it? Nope, there's more. More just spawned in. There we go. Get out of here. Okay, now hit him with this thing. Where is that other one? I was going to try to get all for one going, but that doesn't look like that's going to happen. Okay, I'm going to reload really quickly. I've almost got my super up. I think as soon as I clear out this room, I should have it. Just about. Almost. Where more? There you are. Perfect. That should do it. Now, have that. And I'm pretty sure that's going to finish him off. There we go. All right, what kind of relic we got this time?
Good job, Guardian. You too, little sister. Read about this in one of your books?
No, I didn't. Isn't that exciting?
I know. What are you doing?
Aiding Drifter and the Guardian. We have collected another relic before it was able to come into Aramiskel's possession.
Your help is needed in studying the relics, not in our search for them.
If I can render assistance, then I should do so.
Let us speak privately.
Very well.
Huh. Glad I stayed out of that. Anyway, good job. Let's get this treasure tucked away.
Uh-huh. All right, well, we better head off to the Elixni Quarter and see the results of this whole mess. All right, let's head on into the ether tank and see what's going on. Wait. Oh, here it is. Okay, I was waiting for them to spawn in.
Mithrax, my old friend. There's a matter I wish to discuss with you. My people's concerns are my own. I will listen. I hoped you'd say that. Rumor has it your new crew has been bringing back delightful baubles, pulled from the old shores. Are you asking for a share? Do you think me so petty? We're on the same side here. We have our eyes on the same horizon. Those relics resurfaced for a reason. The power belongs to us. We could have everything this time. We need only take it. Your words are careless. What? Guardian? Huh. A trusted accomplice. No. I did not imagine you would speak like that where I might hear you. Come now, Mithrax. I know you. Think of your house. Think of your daughter. We could have everything Aramis wants. Wouldn't that be some lovely payback? Huh? You will leave that behavior in the past. You will not speak of it here beneath the great machine, or I will silence you. There's no call for that. Do you hear me, Rakis? I hear you. Never summon me like this again. Get out. We're closed.
Fine. Wow, that didn't go very well at all. So Rakis, huh? That's his name? Interesting. Not what I was expecting, but okay. Let's take a look at the holoprojector and see what we got next. I'm assuming this is from Ido. Or Drifter, perhaps.
Boom, 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 boom. Ah, hey there, hero. Sorry, getting a little swept up in all this adventuring. I'm on debrief duty while your Elixni buddies are busy with the relics you got from Aramis's crew. Ido's researching how to tap into their power. The kid's thorough, I'll give her that. She thinks something's hidden inside him. I swear she was about to crack one open before Mithrax stopped her. Now me? I took one look and knew those things were bad news. Gave me a little shiver. Reminds me of something. From a long time ago. Huh. Maybe I should do a little research of my own.
Let's see. I'm just going to kind of click through that one, and then I think we can still go back to the spider anyway. He's going to give us another engram for us to open. I believe we get one of these every single week, which is kind of nice.
Shall we make a deal?
Let's see. I'm going to go with the left one this time. Oh, he's pissed, so he gave us the worst possible gear he could have. Spider chuckles as you look at the meager pair of leggings before you. Oh, my dear Guardian, he says sadly. I'm afraid they can't all be winners. I'll contact you when I have more engrams for our game. Until then, Spider leans forward, stifling his laughter. Enjoy your little pants. Your radio chirps with a curious voice. Guardian, Ido says, I just detected another brief interference spike from your coordinates in the ether tank. Is everything all right? You assure her that it is. How interesting, she says, apologizes for the interruption, and terminates the call. And let's end this episode by taking a look at the radio communicator one last time. But this is going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode very, very much, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Baron Spider, I greet you in the light.
Baron? I haven't heard that in some time. What is it you want, Scribino?
I have heard that you have a great interest in human cultures, and as such have acquired many curiosities.
Yes. I had quite the collection before my unfortunate relocation. But this isn't why you hailed me. Get to the point.
I have a question.
Of course you do.
You and my father came from the House of Wolves, once known as the House of Gentle Weavers. I have very little record of that time. A first-hand account would be invaluable.
Kel wouldn't like my speaking to you.
Mizrax Kel would understand. This is important to the history of House Light, of which you are a part.
You don't know what your father is capable of, little scribe.
What does that mean?
This conversation never happened.
That went rather poorly.
Wow, everyone is just in a bad mood.